Hey everyone, alright, this is another episode of Wartime News. So hopefully this audio is a little bit better and the picture is better quality too. I'm doing this with a GoPro Hero 8, so if it is better than the other videos, please let me know in the comments. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video on my cell phone that I've been doing the videos with. I can only do like a minute or 2 minutes because I have other stuff on my phone for work. So I can do longer videos and hopefully the audio is not too crazy. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite rifles that I have in my collection, which is the M1 Garand. Now, this is a 30-06 rifle, shoots 30-06 rounds. This is an M-block clip. Now, first, before I go any further, rifle is empty. This is the safety down here. Safety is on. So, as I talked about in the other videos, the German K98 Mauser was a 5-round stripper clip. This is an M-block clip, holds 8 rounds. The Germans thought we were all shooting assault rifles and machine guns because we all had 8-round mags, or 8-round clips. I already did it there. M-block clips, not mags. Like I said, this is one of my most favorite guns. I have other guns in other videos that we'll do. Still have plenty of stuff coming up. This is still a live gun. I still take this outside and shoot it. I still put blanks through this. I use this gun during my reenactments and everything else, which I'll show another little short video probably sometime this week. So going over with some of the stuff, this is a Repro Sling. This gun is made October 2nd or October 4th, 1942. Now I don't know what the serial number, it's early, so I don't know what unit may have had the rifle, if it went overseas, too hard to say. But this weapon is 95% all Springfield parts. There are a few that I just dug into that are late war, and some of them are Winchester parts. As I was saying, it's a Repro spring. Original stuff is a lot harder to find. Gonna do some other stuff down the road. The brass up here, gonna change that out with something darker. Maybe burn the brass off. So, one thing about this gun is a lot of people here is the M1 thumb. Now, with the M1 thumb, you have an actuator or lever right here. During World War II, they trained soldiers to one-hand load this. So, meaning you would put your hand here and push that down. Now, once I push that far enough, that actuator, that op rod, wants to go. Now, if I let go, it's still in a locking position, but now if I were to let it go a little bit more, it's going to catch my thumb. Once you let it go, that's full force going right down under your thumb. I've gotten M1 thumb 3 times. It is not fun. Not broken, but it hurts. I would, if I had a pencil nearby, I would jam a pencil in there to show you. It'll break it in half, but not all the time it's going to break a bone, but it doesn't feel pleasant. A lot of times that was happened because when you load the, now like I said, these are live rounds. I'm not going to load it. In another episode, we'll shoot live rounds. We'll just shoot some other stuff. But that's how it would sit. Now I'd push this straight into the gun. Slot round right into the battery. Ready to go. But that's honestly how you get the M1 thumb. So once you push this down, it wants to go. Now I'm pushing down on that hot rod. Now if I let go, that's full going in. And it doesn't feel good. Now, this is with the M1 Garand. Whole different setup. This is semi-auto, unlike the K98 with bolt action. Different setups altogether. So the K98 cleaning rod was about right here. The cleaning rod on this is all in the buttstock. Now, thanks to the comments from some of you guys, the K98 bayonet sits over the cleaning op rod. Now, or the cleaning rod. You guys helped me out with that one. I've never cleaned it, so I never knew that there was a slot or a hole in the bottom of it. It's original bayonet, so I just kept it alone. Different setups with the M1 Garand. This is a Danish bayonet that I ended up getting with this M1 and when I purchased it. Whole different setup. So this has just a hole right here and a little cutaway right here for the bayonet. It has a button to release once it locks into place on this little locking nut here. So for the bayonet, for the M1, side in there, what's going on? They did have different bayonets. I think there was like a 12-inch, a 6-inch, or a 16-inch, and I think they had a 3-inch. Not many of those were seen. I think the the 16-inch one was a lot rarer, but this was more the standard one that they had. This is still also a Danish blade. These don't match. The markings are completely different, but they're both Danish. This one's stamped 1955, so it's later than World War II. Now, one thing else that I like about my M1 Garand is it also has grenade parts. So this right here is a grenade barrel. Now, in one video we went over the grenades a little bit. You can only throw a grenade so far. I'll upload a video that I did for this training weekend for my reenactment group, the 5th Ranger Company. So this just sits on just like that, snaps down. Now this is ready to go. Now it does have a hole straight on through. I could still shoot live rounds straight through that. Not gonna happen, but I would have to do more digging into that if they actually did stuff like that. Now what they did is each grenadier would be given a few blank rounds, and that would have a blank round in this to shoot different projectiles. So this one would be more for tanks, armored vehicles, things like that, and with it has the tube for the fins would just sit right on top of it. Now this would be shot with a blank round only, not a live round, because you'd kill everybody around you. The farther it sits down on the tube, the farther it would go, more power. So it's going to be hard to see where you guys are, but there are number notches from going from 2 to 6. So each one is a marking. Each one indicates something. 2 would be full power, 6 would be less power. Now this one is a different type of projectile. Sorry, my nose is starting to go. Different type of projectile. This one's dated 1945, but you'd pull the pin, shoot it, and hopefully it hit its target. This is different. There's thousands of different types of these, but the objective is still the same. Sits right on there, pull the pin, shoot it, go from there. So with that being said, like I said, an amazing rifle. I still take this thing out and shoot it. With this fin, like I said, I am going to show a short video, posted probably sometime this week, of us doing our training event at Fort Meigs. If you guys are interested in joining a reenactment group, like I said, I do the 5th Ranger Dog Company. So if you guys want to interested in it, we have a big event coming up in August for D-Day, D-Day Conneaut. If you guys are interested in it, please, I'll show you my equipment. I'll show you some of the short videos that we do. Always taken. Doesn't matter what your age is. If you're 14, compare around with us, hang out with us. You just can't shoot a weapon. When you're 16, you can. We have legal things that we have to still discuss. But if you guys want to join out, just shoot me a comment. I'll get you to the right people you want to. But I'm going to show you, like I said, some videos of us shooting this stuff, throwing some hand grenades and things like that. In another video, like I said, we will shoot this more and shoot some live rounds and shoot some blanks. Now, you guys all know the good old M1 Garand ping. Once you're out of rounds, that's when you'll hear it. So, with that being said, like I said, this is another episode of Wartime News. We'll do another episode here probably within the next week or so, shooting it, going over it. I got some other good stuff coming up in the next few months, plus other weapons to show you guys in my collection. So, if you guys like the quality of this, please comment, like, subscribe. Please let me know. I want to probably do more with my GoPro. I want to do some first person, me shooting stuff, me doing the events, but I want to keep it original. I want to keep it hidden. I want to, hide the modern stuff, keep the 1940s stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Let me know a way to hide the GoPro, but keep it protected. Hopefully the audio quality is better with this. You guys, like I said, like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.